And I don't know where that comes from in one's imagination, but there it is. That's the fun part of the job.
Did you remember your second question, Ava?
If you want to come back and ask your second one, you can.
Just to give you guys a heads up, we have about 5 minutes left in this panel. No, it's not. I'll be the bad guy, that's fine. But, Jen, to tell you the truth. Sorry.
Hi, my name's Karen.
Okay.
Really nervous right now.
Don't be nervous.
My heart is like beating out of my chest.
You're not the one with loads of people staring at you.
There's still a lot of people looking at me and talking to me. I have 2 questions. One was in one of the episodes you were online gaming.
Yes.
Did you enjoy doing that bit? Were you actually on?
Oh no, they just created a little thing that was about a 2-minute thing on loop.
That would have been funny. It actually worked.
I'd have been too engrossed. I don't really. I love gaming, but I don't like online gaming because everyone's better than me. So if they just had me gaming online, I'd have been too angry.
Don't worry, I laugh at my husband when he does it. My second question is, could you see yourself be a doctor on Doctor?
You see myself be a duck?
No, as the doctor.
Oh, as the doctor? That's interesting. It's not up to. It's up to you. I don't know whether you'd like me to or not. Done. Email Moffat. Thank you. There are actually some similarities between Ichabod and the Doctor, actually. A man out of time, a man who's deadly serious, but other people don't take him quite so seriously. So yeah, I mean, I've done it already. Hello.
One of the first things I saw you in, I absolutely loved, was Lost in Austin.
Yay! Fingers!
I just wanted to find out, I guess, what was your favorite scene or the scene that you were...
They're doing it again, quick! 3, 2, 1! Thank you.
What was the scene that you were most excited to act out, from Lost in Austin?
In Lost in Austin? Oh man, there was a scene where Jane was very sick, and Jemima's character, my God, I've forgotten the name. What was the name of?
Amanda.
Steering the punt from the king.
Had paracetamol, and I really enjoyed that scene. That was the, and then Darcy comes in and they talk about paracetamols.
Steering the punt from the Cambridge end.
Express my feelings to Amanda, and she pretends that she's a lesbian. What was the line about?
Steering the punt from the Cambridge end.
There are women who steer the punt from the Cambridge end, which I think is a lovely line.
If you remember, can you say the one about going downtown? You know what she sings?
Oh, God.
When life is getting me down.
If you're getting down.
Oh,
Your life is
getting down. So to go downtown. And he says with alacrity. Oh, thanks very much. Greatly of you who haven't seen Lost in Austin.
See it.
It's a really lovely series. I'm very proud of that. That was one that I think there was talk of a second season of that. But
it would have been amazing.
Then, schedules interfered and it never happened. But that's, occasionally there are jobs that you hold very close to you, and that's one of them. So, thanks for the question.
You are our final question.
It's a shame Tom Riley was in it.
All eyes are on you.
So I've known a number of interviews. I'm sitting by the way. In a number of interviews, you've talked about in school your people tell you that you are a certain type, play a certain type. But if you were to venture out of that and kind of just go for it, is there any against type?
I mean, I'd say that Ichabod is certainly out of type with the sort of parts that I was playing. You find a way of getting your foot in the door, and that is your type. I couldn't have started my career trying to play against type because, why are they going to trust this kid to do something when he clearly isn't? That's just the way that it works. A lot of the industry, they don't really like acting. And so, at drama school, one of the things that is quite good is they work with you to find what your type is, what you'd be good at playing. And they said, to posh up the voice a bit and to aim for period. That's a very, very prolific genre in England, particularly. There's always, you can't turn a corner without there being a period drama. And so that's a good way in. And then I just ended up playing posh tits for a while. And I really think if Sleepy Hollow was an English production, I don't think I would have been cast as Ichabod. Where I was in my career, there had been a few jobs before, like Potty Perone in Parade's End, who was a posh idiot. Then I did a play in the West End called Posh, which was a posh idiot. And you just know that people say, oh wow, he was a really great posh idiot. I wonder if we've got any more posh idiot parts. And it takes someone to Peter Hall, who's a brilliant theatre director, kind of broke that with casting me as Hal in Henry IV. That wasn't the sort of thing that I was playing at the time. And Ichabod, to play something that requires lots of action, running about and being grisly, I don't know whether I would have been singing for it in England. It takes, maybe every 3 years you get a corner and you start to play something different, and then you're that for a few years, and then there's something different and you're that for a few years. Unless you're very lucky when you establish yourself, and then you can decide what you do. And then I make terrible mistakes, just you wait.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
You guys are doing amazing. Come on.